Abusia for Memo Bibia Kwaba. Former Attorney General Godfred Dame and Ekupimu CID headquarters in Nsema Eboba free Abronye Akachi Abronye detained for so many hours, for so many days I just said. Even and Tiasia Yan say Adriane Unya BD ne family enya access to or no. Even the lawyers class also enya access to or no. Nano na Godfred Dame etimi call se opese okuhu Abronye na ebusia for ɔde nsɛm bebree de ato abɔnten aba okohu Abronye no na ɔde so de nsɛm abɛto abɔnten sɛ Abronye ɛwɔ in good spirit sɛ ne trial na ɛsɛ bɛkɔ so no biribiara bɛtumi akɔ yie de ama no nti bumi nkotie nsa no mu nkyɛmu yie pa subscribe to my channel like na fa adwenkyɛ go comment section kama yɛkɔba yɛka bia no bɛbrɛ mu
Lindsay and some former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Ekai.
I mean, just to see him solidarize with him. As you all know, I come from the Bono region, so essentially he's my chairman, the chairman of the region that I hail from and all that. And I think that I very much deplore the manner in which the whole criminal system is being manipulated to attack political opponents of this administration. That is what, for me, is very reprehensible. And I looked at the whole process, and I gathered that his lawyers were actually denied access to him after court. So quite seriously, since Tuesday, his lawyers have not been able to have access to him. So yesterday I requested to meet him, and graciously the PCID brought him here today to meet him. I think that I must express gratitude to the police authorities for doing that. But indeed, the most important point is that they had earlier on denied access to his lawyers and all. So I'm here not, of course, as a lawyer for Abronye. I did not intend to take over the matter, as has been widely reported and all that. But I think I just came to show solidarity with him and to ensure that all processes are going well and all that. But I must once again express the strongest reservations about the manner in which this administration is manipulating and utilizing the criminal justice system to intimidate and harass political opponents. That clearly is the lowest we can refer to as a nation. It is very much inconsistent with the democratic tenets of the nation and all. We have seen it many times, yes, and it is in stark contrast to the era which just preceded this administration. I was Attorney General. So definitely one Attorney General who has been vilified unjustifiably, as we all know. A lot of lies and truths told about me. I never utilized the criminal system to attack or even to arrest any opponent at all. So I don't know what is going on. I just clearly I'm shudder to think of the human rights record of this administration. Already we have seen quite a lot grave abuses of human rights, pre-trial processes which are abused, and unlawful arrest. So it is actually operating this way. Whenever they think you are saying something that they consider to be unsavory or that they consider to be offensive to themselves, then they quickly arrest you. And after the arrest, they band you before court on some trumped up charge and all that. And definitely, you all see, they definitely don't see the conclusion of the matter. So the manner in which pre-trial processes are being abused and utilized to attack, intimidate, and harass political opponents of this administration. We've never seen any of this kind before. It's unprecedented, and that is very deplorable. And I'm surprised that you, the media, also look on unconcerned. Why do all these things go on? All right, so that's why I'm here, and I hope that these things work. And while they do that, the point to me is that you see a very deliberate discriminatory application of the law. Because once they attack political opponents by using the criminal processes and to shut them down, their supporters, doers, members of the administration attack and abuse people and other persons that they perceive to be in opposition to them. They do that freely. Incitement of breach of the peace and all that. They do that in worse forms. And you did not see any visitation of the criminal laws against them.
So you saw Abronye and had a meeting with him?
He's not eating since that time. I don't know whether it's a kind of strike, hunger strike or not, but he says, yes, he's not trying to eat. His wife is in there, and when his wife comes out, he can explain. I've advised wife to him employ all kinds of means that she knows best to ensure that the husband is.
Following your visits, have you gotten the assurance that his lawyers will now have access to him?
Yes, so the lawyer had to essentially, for one better expression, seek cover under this visit. The lawyer came in whilst I was there, and because I was there, he's been granted access to him to engage in some kind of conference with the client. But the most important thing is that tomorrow the matter is coming up, and I'm sure the court should be minded to grant bail. Yes, even the most serious offences that I prosecuted in my time, treason, the treason trial, on the very first day, all the accused persons were granted bail. And so when I say that, this is in stark contrast to a situation which just preceded this administration. I speak so on solid facts. I prosecuted very high-profile figures in the NDC, Colin Dauda, Atu Forsin, and now Rich Japa, who has been given such a high office in this administration and all that. All of them were granted bail on very, very flexible terms. Atu Forsin, self-recognizance bill. Colin Dauda, the same thing. Even Japa, when he had difficulties and all that. And just the Supreme Court called me. I don't feel at all. Let him be allowed to go and come and complete the process later on. And that led to all the manipulation of the facts that we all know. So I'm saying that there ought to be tolerance for free speech. Do you understand? And the level of intolerance of this administration is very reprehensible. It ought not to be condoned in democracy. That if a person says something against you, if you find offensive, then you quickly deploy the criminal justice system to pick the person up and lamp the person in custody and all that. All right. So
I see. Nanya, what can I say? And the daily guide, the Adebia Babose, Baumia slams NDC over power abuse. And commission to say,
almost say, Adebakwa, a year obvious, and say, a buying way, almost soon at Tata, almost, you can't say shadows to cry, I can't say, idiomacy. Near be a year in opposition. Says so much, Diana. You only have 2 months say, near my money some year. Only tea and another danko for buyer. It did not so much in that darn Kuntumpuni and the medium mobile power. Young to show myself a wine hair. Not obvious to be a young. And see, almost quite a wonderful sauce on and on say, Yan Chiomungum, Yan Tata. Yan Fenhunin Huna, Hunomo. Na Yan Koma Nuntum, Semi Beya among Kayasam. And see, the 3 January 7th, I have 2 a year by way. Ye Bewram for Fie, ye Chunwe Pia Bontain, and a door near Bewra Fie who walk to say, Omoyam Robbers. Almost is a mask, Omukri 2 near Chon. Na ye the hunk of a goon that near cat picture. The cow picture, near their map, and this is social media for no man share. Now, Ghana police, they release 1 paragraph statement. Here, the Wakushima 3-4 days after the SC bill, Kofa bill 100 million, 200 million, 30 million, 40 million. Bill no crampono, will show it is now the banner. Japadia or the banner, as I say, one kind. Who will be what? Others were a non come. This is the one kind of into Nipa, it meets Nipa. Now your money bill condition. 5 days, not after them, because bill condition is 77 and passing. If you are saying 5 days, 1 week, not after them, because you said that to bill condition,